All right, 87s at Michigan. No laps, but I believe last time I did no laps at Michigan in the 87s, I won. Don't think that's happening this race because it's a pretty solid field. But looking at the cautions for the last couple of races, it's been terrible racing. So let's hope that's not the case in this one. I really hope not. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get everything kind
One
of
to go. Next time by. You're on the
set
outside this
up
time.
and adjust my force feedback as I go because I really have not
The
turned
estimated strength of field is
any laps.
373.
Just got out of the ARCA race and got it
Keep
uploading.
it clean. The
And then
DNF
seeing a
today
few
was
people
heard
from
at points
Discord
a
were
lot.
running this, so I tagged everyone in there and said, let's go. But yeah, we are the number 5.
5 cars left to grid.
There are 20 cars, and I'm going to be going slow at first while I figure out how to drive again. This is one of those cars that, like, ARCA I can jump in, I will get loose a few times, and then go, okay, I've got it. But this car, I've got to...
Still waiting on 2 cars.
I've got to go through a lot of laps in order to get it
You have 2
to where I need it.
Tires during this race. Have a good race. Everyone's gridded.
Let me change. Oh, is that going to work or is it broken? Might have just broke everything. Oh well. Yeah, so time to figure it out. We got Daniel in here, we've got Chad and Bryce. Kurt said hi before the race. I did not know he watched. I've probably talked crap about him before because he's beat me. Then I don't know if we know anyone else. But I just hope we get a good race. At like 7 cautions in the last top split. That's terrible. But all the other NASCAR stuff is at road courses, so the idiots find their way into the good series, and we get kind of a messy week. But I don't see a whole lot of names that I'm worried about. So hopefully there's no issues. And apparently there's an issue with license level for the pros. So
get ready.
We don't have a pro, we got an NA in here. I feel like we're pacing really fast as well. I'm in 3rd gear and feel like I could start in 3rd.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
Oh yeah, you can't start in 3rd. Sorry to everyone in my line.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside.
Now we know.
Stay high.
Are we at Legacy or are we at the new one?
You're in the middle. 3
Yeah.
wide.
I think I remember that name for all the wrong reasons.
Still there at the bottom. Still there inside.
And the 10 is going to get really annoyed me and stuck behind me. I'm just going to go
Still
to the
there,
top,
hold your line.
get them all past, and then
Clear.
get it figured out
Car
here.
inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
It doesn't feel too loose or too tight, so
52.983.
hopeful that I can get this figured out. I know that the bottom lane is kind of a no-go lane. Ooh, it's steering ratio is not to my liking. It's taken me an extra couple of clicks to turn as much as I want to. Don't really like to turn too much. Okay, I feel somewhat confident in how it's driving. So now we just save the tires a bit. See if they wad them up there. Is this legacy? Because it doesn't have start zones. Is that how I can tell?
43.577.
I think that might be our clue that this is a legacy, which means topside is probably not going to work out. Oh my god, we got a massive push there.
Car inside.
We will just go to dead last.
Clear.
Not that I had a choice in it. Wheel bouncing around as I'm checking my phone. Not a good idea. Alright, so Daniel in the 3, not that far ahead of us in the running order. We're green, which is good. I think we're doing better than all the other races this week, or at least the ones that have had strength of field over 3,000. Got a big move up there, 3 wide mid-pack, but outside car backed out of it. Things are getting slowed up pretty hard up ahead. Contact up ahead some more. That felt decent. Felt like I got a little more control out of the corner there. I am on last lap. That's not what I need to be on for this car. I need to see best lap so I know how much we're falling off, so I can decide strategy. Okay, high entry. Made me really loose there, overdrive and entry.
43.745.
Everything's getting really stacked up on the 15 at the front of this pack. Looks to be just backing out of it. Pace has really died off. But we're just gonna continue to save and hope that at some point I can go forward, but right now, just bottled up here. 14's already blown off his tires apparently after winning it on lap 1 on the high side. But 20's not quite sure how to make the pass on him. But we're getting slowed down, but that just means we're saving our tires. So
44.215.
got smoke up ahead. Smoke off the corner, and Chad spinning to the infield. That sucks. But I don't think he hit anything, so as soon as we get a caution, we'll be able to catch back up. Alright, so that got settled out, but then the 20 overdrove the entry of the corner. He's going to slide up. 14's going to try to go back around his outside. Nope, he lifted. Good. Just wait for the 18 to complete the pass, and then we will attempt to. Got big loose out of the corner. We'll give him a moment. It's not like he's a 800 I-rated guy, so he should be able to make the pass, and then we will get around him and the 14 after that.
Inside.
But now we gotta wait for the 16 because he wants to pass.
Still there, inside. Still there.
Still got 41 laps of fuel.
44.24.
I think I'm gonna have to pass the 18 if he can't get this done. Not that it matters right now, but he's just taking all the wrong routes to get it done.
Outside. Still there. Still there.
Big loose. I wonder if that's what happened with Chad. And the 18 spins onto pit road and into the pit wall, and hopefully he doesn't come back up on track, although Chad needs that yellow.
3.867.
I do not. I'm feeling fairly good. $19 going around. Maybe a little contact there. That is 3 spins, and thankfully no yellows. And apparently...
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file.
Apparently everyone has eaten up their right rear.
Red 7, carbide. You had the position when the yellow
no
flag
one
came
can
out.
stay on track. Alright, so I'm going to do something stupid here. We're not taking tires. Seeing how people have burnt off their tires already on lap 15
Red 7, car.
and are losing it,
Pit road is now open.
I'm going to just say, well, let's save a set, because if they're that bad now and they're taking another set, and then in 15 more laps they take their last set, maybe lap 45, we throw on our last set and blast past them.
Letter 6, car by.
So we'll come down, take fuel, get some track position, and see what happens here.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh shit. Yeah, no track position for us. 96.92.
Move it, move it.
Luckily, these pit stops are so slow that we will get track position. Very surprised how dead that right rear is, though.
11, car.
But it looks like a lot of people took tires, so good news for us if we get a caution every 15 laps. We're going to go backwards really quick here, but not a big deal. Not catching the field as quick as I thought, and it's going to be 1 to green, so I don't need to get the whole field spread out like that. Take a look at what our fuel situation is here.
1 lap to green. 36.235.
Alright, we're showing good on fuel. But considering how many spins were there, I feel like this is our chance to get off what everyone else is doing. And if there's 2 more cautions, one of those, we're going to have fresher tires than everyone else. Oh yeah, let's not do a third gear. Looks like the 14 took 2 tires or no tires. So he's up here with us. Daniel made up some ground as well, so maybe 2 tires. Maybe no tires out of the 3 in front of us. Although, pretty sure Kurt was in the lead, so he probably could have done 2 tires and came out in the lead. Because our stop was so slow, with me missing it.
Pace car is off.
Let's try not to self-spin here.
40.719.
Got a good start, but I'm not going to dive to the inside because he should go much quicker than me in the corner.
Car inside. Clear.
And again, we have nothing to worry about with people passing us. That's not our race at the moment.
Inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
We're just going to try to keep it safe. Keep from eating up that right rear since we're wearing it down so bad.
46.011.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of any of this.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Keep high. inside.
Go high, expecting that we're going to be 3 wide.
Still there at the bottom. Clear. Inside. Stay high with the car on the low side. Still inside.
I'm kind of turned it down in the center of the corner.
Still there. Hold
Give
your line.
Rice
You're up top,
room.
3 wide.
Oh,
Right
and we're
side,
3
2
wide.
Clear.
But running the top, not a terribly bad idea, especially if we can get a little bit of right front heat or wear.
Top 3 wide. Still there. Still there. Right
Give it a
side,
little
2
extra
wide.
room.
Still there. The colour's fine. No damage to report. Keep high. 43.733. You're up top 3 wide. Still hold. Right side 2 wide.
Oh, right rear just started stepping out there.
Still there. Inside. Still there. Inside.
Oh no, we're in an Iberia sandwich now.
Clear inside.
Purple People Eater just had a little contact, but saves it amazingly.
Car outside. Go low.
I mean, I knew my chances were high being in an Iberia sandwich of getting wrecked, but I thought it was going to be from a different source.
361.
I got to give Daniel crap. He's a clean racer, and usually the only time we see issues with him is just from ping. Alright, we've held on to track position. Got about 8 laps until someone self-spins. Or maybe I'm going to speed that up. Okay, right rear is hot. Our lack of grip is now showing.
43.867.
Just going to run it a little bit higher. Nope. John just had contact or got loose or something, but he saved it. Bunch of good saves.
Car inside. Clear inside.
But yeah, now I'm having to pedal it a little bit because my right rear, which means we're good on fuel. I am not taking fuel so that we can try to tighten this thing up.
44.208.
Because I am not good at driving a loose race car. Although it is nice that we have a loose race car. Because iRacing tends to go tight setups all the time.
Still there inside.
So yeah, track position
Clear inside.
slowly vanishing here.
Car inside. Clear.
Everyone's just losing it. Daniel lost it, and the car behind us lost it as well.
44.251.
That's why I didn't take tires, because it feels like this is going to be at least a 3 caution race. And it's actually paying off. I know we're a little bit slower than most people, but I'm managing it, and we've gained a lot of track position over the back of the field. And any of these people that took tires that are getting loose, well, they're going to be even worse off, so
44.157.
we'll see. And it does look like Kurt didn't take tires because he has gotten passed by everyone.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Here comes Bryce. Oh, now I'm going to self-spin in front of him and Daniel. He's trying to keep it down low if he got a run. I don't want to be down here, Bryce. Switch me spots.
Car outside.
I feel like I'm going to self-spin down here. We got tons of room behind us, so I'm just going to back off and take it really
Still
slow
there, hold
in.
your line.
And we got Chad back there who went around.
Clear up top.
Okay. Chad, you can go low. That was too scary for me down there. Just run around up top. Drive the car to the point where it feels comfortable. Don't worry about speed.
5, 8, inside.
Just don't get loose.
Stay high. Clear inside.
I'm really surprised by the amount of grip up high. That's the 20. Made it up to 7th before getting loose. Now I can see why the cautions are so high. It is not an easy car to drive if you're trying to drive at 100%.
0.928.
So that helps me, because we rarely ever go 100%. I just gotta not get caught up in someone's self-spin.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there at the bottom.
Just trying not to get ran
Still there,
over
hold
here.
your line.
I mean, we're
44.
still in 12th,
Stay high, there's a car on the low
13th,
side.
13th.
Clear.
That's not terrible for having not taken tires yet. A lot of other people are doing a lot worse, but they may be at the back and not. They may have just waited in the pits and didn't take tires just so that they didn't jump up to the front. But with single file restarts, that track position is very, very helpful. At the moment, we can make it on fuel.
44.361.
If it goes green to the end, awesome. This is right around the time we should be getting a yellow. 15 laps into a run. And for my strategy to work better for me, we need the yellow. But I really don't care which way it goes. I'm having fun trying to drive this within my ability with it being loose. And I hope that will help us later on, even though we started off with 8% less on our right rear compared to some. I wish there was more information after the race on their pit stops, how many tires they took. That would be useful info to see. Because I feel like Daniel's going really slow, and he gained a lot of spots.
Low car up high. Go low. Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, shoot. Alright, we survived.
Pit road is closed. Catch that
There
point.
is our yellow. And that's the yellow Kurt needed as well, I think, if he was on the same strategy as us. But looks like it was him. I don't know if he got turned or just went in deep and went around. So no fuel. 4 tires. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens now. The front guys definitely took tires. They can't take tires right now, because in 15 laps, when we get another caution, they're going to be on old tires. No matter what, they are going to be on old tires. So if they're going to have to be on old tires, they need to pick right now to be on old tires, because it's trending every 15 laps we're getting a caution. If they use up that final set now, I don't think they're going to be able to hold on in the final bit of it. I think you got to take your losses now, which is why I always try to get off sequence as early as possible, so I can try to make it up if it doesn't go the way that I had it all planned out. But now they're going to have to figure out, do they save a set now? Or do they save a set at the end? They're all coming in and you don't need fuel. Alright, not all of them are coming in.
Pit box in 10.
Let's see if we can actually make our pit stall this time.
3, 2, 1.
I'm blaming Daniel
Right here.
for driving through our guy on that last one. 91.79.
All clear. Punch it.
Just gonna drive through because we got someone to our outside and I don't feel like spinning them.
You only have 1 set of tires remaining. They want you in single file.
Alright, some people have no tires left.
Catch up, 16 car.
Some people have 1 set left. And like 6 or 7 people are going to be on 15 lap old tires. We're looking at a caution around lap 52 if this continues. But hopefully everyone remembers that we need green flags for whatever strategy to work. At least green flags right now. If we get a caution right now, that's going to make things, like if there's a caution on this restart, then that's going to make it kind of useless for us. The best case scenario is we go 10 to 15 laps, get a caution, and then we have 10 laps to the end to try to use our fresh tires over the people that don't have any. But I think the only people that are going to be out of tires are the 2, the 1, the 16, and the 20. I think those are the only people that have used the set on both stops. So, we're not going to be aggressive here. We're just going to run like we have. Feel what the tires do now that we've got less fuel. 8 gallons less fuel. Should be a little bit tighter. We may even throw some fuel in it in the final run
Pace car is
just
off. Time to do your
if it
job.
gets too tight here.
Green flag.
There
Green
he's
flag.
gone.
You're in the top 10.
Okay, maybe the 1 and the 2 didn't take tires. I don't know why they would have went in. But they are not looking fast. So, not sure. Not sure what the call was for them. Or maybe we were just so slow last time on old tires that it made them look really, really fast.
44.409.
Alright, things are going to get jammed up here. 15's a bit off pace, getting past. They're on old set of tires.
43.135.
We just set our fastest lap.
Outside. Stay low. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. 2 wide. Clear.
20's looking to self-spin again. Just overdriving it for the situation that's ahead of him. People don't ever adjust.
Inside. Still there.
So,
Clear.
get him past us. Go see if he causes a mess up there.
43.465.
Right now, nowhere to go. It's 15 and Bryce, both on old tires. 7, I believe, is as well. So we're just gonna wait till it settles out just a little bit. Bryce a little high there. They're gonna be 3 wide off the corner. They survive each other. Although now the 15 is going to try to throw it back in on the inside and have no grip to stick it. Okay, he backs off. Had he tried to throw it in there, he was going to wreck a few people.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
So a nice steady throttle position. He's got no grip, so we should be able to outdrive him through the center of the corner.
43.614. You're in the top 10. Outside.
Let him overdrive
Stay
entry.
low. There is a car on the high side.
He'll have nothing through center off.
Clear outside.
And he's self-spinning. Thankfully, we got clear before we got hit. Price getting a little loose. I didn't know if he was going top or bottom there. We just had to wait. I couldn't turn it too much harder.
Keep low. 43.57. Clear outside.
Alright, so that puts us in 9th place. balance of the car is really good. So I definitely think I'm going to fuel it up to right around 14 gallons if we have to pit again. It's just felt really stable compared to a full tank, so 20 up there, making a little bit of contact with the one, maybe. Hard to tell if there was any. Seven might just be backing off. I have no idea, but we got nowhere to go at the moment. He's getting loose off the corner.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. 43.58. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
Little wobble there on the seam. That's fine. Some smoke off the corner.
Car outside. Keep low.
Thomas lets us go. Thank you.
Outside if you wanted.
Well, we haven't done anything to our tires. And we've got all 7 cars right in front of us for position, so feel pretty good about where I've put myself. Plus we got a lot of good information on handling here. 10 car did not pit last time. He's starting to feel it.
43.703.
Closing in on that point where we're about to get a caution if the trend stays.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear outside if you want it.
The 12 did not pit last caution. He's trying to throw it back up the inside on old tires. Not sure why he was being so aggressive to down low, but a little weird. Just heard a cat meow in the background. Daniel just following us through. Thought for sure he was going to go low. I was hoping he would. Much rather have the outside end of the corner, but
Still there, hold your line.
as tight as the car is now, we're okay. So the people that didn't pit held that advantage until lap 48 or so. So that kind of gives you an idea of how far you can, like, if you want to stay out, if a caution comes out with like 6 to go,
Car outside.
or somewhere around there.
Still there. 43.797. You're back in fifth. Still there. Stay low.
Jordan, big loose there. Yeah, this isn't worth it right now.
Too wide.
Not worth it.
Stay low.
We'll back off. I was just going to have a hard time getting into the corner.
Keep low. Still there, hold your line.
Now we'll go for it.
Stay low. 44.0.
He got loose there, so it helped us.
Fourth position. Stay low. Clear outside.
Now we're slamming cabinet doors.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Stay low.
Big run there. 20 had a slip up.
43.808. Keep low. Stay low.
Getting a little loose there. But if we continue to make him run hard,
Hold your line.
hopefully that right rear of his goes away like it has the last two runs.
Keep low. Outside is clear.
And he overdrove it. P3. Kind of want it to go green now.
43.8.
Feeling pretty good.
Now in third.
Start driving it a little harder, try to get it on the rear because I am starting to get a little tight. Okay. We're getting a little tight, but just the slightest overdrive gets it rotating, so we don't need to do that. Just go back to running my style, try to not drive under that seam. Jordan's doing a hell of a job in the sixth, though, on those old tires, holding fourth.
3.906.
We're past the point where we'd normally get a caution. Closing in on the point where new tires, I don't think you can make up enough ground quickly enough if you do pit. So
43.828.
it'll be a very interesting finish, no matter what happens. Whoa, shit, where did that come from? That was weird. I felt like I was flying, and then all of a sudden it went around. Got someone with a blown engine. Can't believe I lost the rear end like that. Just carried too much speed into the center. And had that little thought in the back of my mind, hey, I can get to the outside of the 2 car. And that sent me around, getting hopeful. goes into the wall. Daniel gets a good run out of the corner. I smoked my tires or something.
Car inside, 43.992. Still inside.
Let him go up there.
Clear.
Not that I had a choice in it. I just need to reset, get my right rear cooled down. The cat just slammed her tree into the wall, jumping straight at it. Alright, lap car. Another little bobble. Yeah, the 12's doing it good as well, because he's another one that didn't pit on that last caution, has barely lost anything. I got a little aggressive on throttle. 15's fading down to the center of the straightaway for no reason at all.
Yellow flag. They want you.
And now
Closed. Pit road is closed.
we have to make decisions. And my decision is made up. We're staying out.
Car.
But I think the 1 and the 2 are staying out no matter what, because they don't have a set of tires. But we're so short on laps now that, yeah, you can't pit. You're going to lose so much ground. There's 14 cars, 14 or 13 cars on the lead lap. Single file restarts. No green, white checkered, so you can't pit here. Can't pit. It's just not enough advantage because the tires cool off and seem to be pretty damn good. Daniel, go in. Give me the spot. So yeah, that puts Ryan behind us in a bad spot because he needs tires, but there's so few laps that he can't. But then Jordan was in the same situation and he had to go in. Although I think with the tire cooling, he probably could have challenged us. But that pretty much wraps up a top 4 for me. Because it's going to be 63 when we restart. And there's going to be a lot of aggression from single file behind us, which could just cause a caution and sadly ruin what's been a great race. It's been really fun with this 3 different strategies going on. The timing of the cautions has been perfect to create some decent strategy. And just for a moment, it felt like I had a lot of pace. And then once I lost it just to the outside of the 2, I couldn't recover. So this caution kind of helps because I can cool these tires off. Hopefully I haven't used them up too much. We got really old tires right behind us. Hopefully that'll help. But thankfully we got a pretty good race here. Even though there's been a lot of spins, luckily not a whole lot of cautions.
1 to go, next time by 42.982.
And we got a 1, 2, 3, 5 right now for car numbers. Always interesting how that works out. Sure, Clapper would have been up here had he not wrecked. We'll have to see how that one came about. He was in a really weird position. Like, I don't understand how his car got up there. It feels like it would have had to have gotten spun by somebody. But maybe we were so late to the scene that he had already hit the wall after self-spinning and went around, but who knows? Not the time to worry about that. We gotta stay alive. Oh, he's back there still in 8th, so 9th place is where fresh tires are.
Get ready, going green.
Going very high side protective. I'm just gonna stay down so I can see him, because I have a hard time seeing. Well, I can kind of see him through the rear window.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
Nope. Nope.
Green, green, green.
I guessed that 1,000 times wrong.
40.80, mate.
Alright, don't overdrive it. Get around this guy. Two to go at the line. One car's just checking out. Yep, they're died. They have died behind us. And that's the race.
In single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Unfortunate end to a really good race.
2 to go. Catch start 3, car.
But Ryan in the 12 picked the right strategy, because Jordan, I think, was the orange car that went face first into the wall. He was on pit road when we drove fast, so
Pit road's open.
just wasn't enough time to ever make that work from a single file restart. Daniel beats us though, and it's all because of one tiny little bobble I had, and I could not recover the right rear after that little slide. So he got around us while I was trying to cool it. Because if I didn't try to cool it, it was just going to get worse and worse and worse, and it looked like we were going to the end. So now we get to pace around one more time. But 4th place. Got my track position with no tire change and just kind of held it from that point, amazingly. It also allowed me to, like I say in videos, I have an issue where I don't race to my speed, I race to everyone else's speed. So when I do move up in the field in a car that I'm fairly decent at, like this, then I just pick up speed, because I'm not sitting there stuck around slower cars. It's a weird thing. It definitely kills me on road courses, because I'm bad at road racing and I need someone to guide me around in that. But on oval, I just kind of get stuck behind slower people for too long. But all that matters is where you are on this lap crossing the line, and we are in 4th. Bryce got 10th. Kurt got 13th. I think he might have been in that wreck as well, because he was right there at where the old tires and new tires were. Chad finishes in the pits, and 0 incidents, in a 4th place. And a really fun one to kind of, I mean, that was enjoyable. I had a lot of fun because I didn't know where things were going to go, and I didn't know how that no tire stop was going to go. But
There's the flag. It's over.
at least we had a lot of green flag
Nice
racing.
run. Solid work.
That's
Letter 1, carbide.
That's what
Letter 3,
matters.
Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
We didn't have to sit under
16
pacing
car.
a bunch until right at the end. 89-82 there. Let's go take a look at what happened. Okay, I hit the wrong button direction, and we had to go through all of them. Chad just hits that seam, crosses the seam, and then goes around like everyone else. I mean, he saved it. Well, never mind. He didn't save it, but he kept it away from the wall? Okay. He did keep it away from the wall. Wasn't sure. And this is when I was passing the 18, and, well, he tries to Ricky Rudd, but at Michigan. And then 19 goes around, and he's going to find that inside wall and blows it up. And the 6, what happened with him? Looks like Emily gets loose, and then he gets loose. Because that's just what happens. Oh, no, he got tagged. So he goes around, and there we go. And then restart wreck. Oh, misshift and a blow up. Is going to come grab the wall. 20's getting loose, and 15 gets into the back of him, and actually I think probably somehow saved him. And then, oh no, Bryce hooks him. Yeah, I thought it looked too weird to be a self-spin. It wasn't in the right spot, and Bryce was doing that quite a bit, where he was like either looking at the car too much. Oh, he got loose right there. But he kept turning in towards people when we were watching him, it felt like. And then, I don't know, 7 just came up the track, and he just turned right into him. He wasn't even trying to save it or anything, and that put the 11 in the inside wall. Chad getting on that right rear again and into the wall. Then still having struggles there and into the wall. Okay. A little strange. Yeah, it's kind of looking like that was a bit intentional. Can't say for sure, but that was a whole bunch of attempts to save it, and then randomly rolled back up onto the track. And the last wreck was, what did we have happen here? So this is right at the barrier of new tires. 20 gets a little tight out of the corner. 3 wide, and Jordan's going for a hole that I don't think he knows that there's 3 wide there. And then more wrecking. And that's how it ends. So let's take a look at results. 47 iRating gain, 5 safety rating. And, well, we never even made it into the 42s. Are we the slowest? Come on. Damn it. Bryce beat us for slowest, and a few other people. We are way out of position here, but luckily we were able to hold on and just be a little quicker later in the run on old tires, which is due to me not going very fast with new tires. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a fun one. Thanks for watching.